Hey y'all, I'm Evelyn, and let me spill the tea about the craziest but most exciting day of my life. It all went down when my stepson Noah straight up walked into my room. At the worst or maybe best possible moment. No cap, it flipped my whole world upside down. I had just gotten back from the opera with my girlfriends, still rocking that fancy black dress that hugged me in all the right places. You'd think I'd be doing stuff like that with my husband Lucas, right? Hell yeah. That would have been nice. But nah. Lucas was totally addicted to his work. Dude was always buried in conference calls, emails, and last-minute business trips. He did a solid job providing for me and his son Noah. Big house, nice cars, the whole deal, but whenever he was actually around, he was consumed by work. That left us super distant, and I ended up feeling straight up invisible most days. Most of the time he was away on business, and I was left alone in this huge house that got kinda creepy quiet. I'd gotten used to it though. He'd pop in for a quick appearance, act all sweet for a day or two, then ghost me for weeks again. What the heck, right? Lucas's 22-year-old son Noah had just graduated college and was gonna be moving back home real soon. He had grown into such a nice young man, helpful, respectful, and always flashing that warm smile. I was low-key excited. Having him around was gonna liven up this dead silent house for real. But even back when he came home for holiday breaks during college, I started noticing little things. His hand would brush against mine when we passed stuff in the kitchen. Those quick glances that lasted a second too long. Those long, sweet smiles that made my stomach do flips. I kept telling myself it was nothing, totally innocent. After all, I was a married woman, and he was my stepson. No way was I letting my mind go there. Or so I thought, that afternoon after the opera. I was dying to get out of those fancy clothes. I took a long, steamy shower, letting the hot water wash the day away. Then I slipped into my soft cami and some comfy boy short underwear. I flopped back on the big king bed, staring at the ceiling. Lucas hadn't touched me or pleasured me in months, straight up neglected that whole part of our marriage. The loneliness was hitting different lately. So I decided, screw it. I'm taking matters into my own hands. I started slow, fingers sliding down, teasing myself gently. Then I grabbed my favorite vibrator from the nightstand. I switched back and forth between my fingers and the toy, enjoying every single sensation. It felt so damn good. I was moaning louder and louder, totally lost in it, body arching off the sheets. Oh yeah, right there. I whispered to myself. I didn't even hear the bedroom door open. Suddenly there he was, Noah, standing in the doorway, eyes wide as saucers, mouth hanging open in total shock. Oh God. I'm so sorry, he exclaimed, face turning bright red. He instantly looked down at his feet like the carpet was the most fascinating thing ever. I froze, heart slamming against my ribs, the vibrator still buzzing faintly in my hand. What the heck? My face burned with embarrassment. After a second, I managed to stammer. It's okay. I didn't know you were coming over today. I'm moving back in today, he said quickly, still avoiding my eyes. I just came in here to see if I could find Dad's box cutter. I'm really sorry I walked in on that. My pulse was racing a million miles an hour. For a moment, neither of us moved or said anything. My cheeks were on fire. Then out of nowhere, a nervous little chuckle slipped out of me. Noah glanced up, looking confused but kinda relieved. I'll go now, he mumbled. Sorry again for interrupting you. He turned to leave, but before I could think twice, I blurted out, hold on. He stopped and turned back around. What is it? He asked softly. I hesitated, not even sure why I'd stopped him. Maybe it was the loneliness I'd gotten so used to, or maybe it was how his presence suddenly filled the room with this warm, happy energy I hadn't felt in years. You don't have to leave, I said quietly. You just caught me off guard. I was expecting to be here by myself. Are you sure you're okay? Noah asked, looking genuinely worried. Yeah. It's no big deal, I replied, even though I was still embarrassed as hell. But I couldn't look away from him. His gaze made my whole body tingle in a way I'd never experienced before. Straight up electric. It's really nice to have some company, I added, surprising myself. His face softened into that sweet smile. Okay, as long as you're sure. We stood there, eyes locked. Something in his look made my chest tighten. You haven't seemed like yourself lately, he said gently. Are you all right? That question caught me off guard. I paused, then sighed. I'm fine. I guess I've just been a little tired lately. You don't have to pretend with me, he said in a firm but kind tone. I can tell something's wrong. His sincerity surprised me. I opened up a bit. Just life in general. Your dad's never around, and the house feels so empty sometimes. Noah stepped closer. Well, I'm here now. You don't have to go through it alone, okay? A lump formed in my throat. Thank you, I whispered. He nodded, lingered in the doorway for a second longer, then finally left. I sat there trembling, replaying the whole thing in my head. That night I barely slept, kept seeing Noah's shocked face, his kind eyes, the way he actually noticed me when his dad never did. 2 weeks later, things got even wilder. I had just gotten out of the shower and was standing in my bedroom in just my bra and boy short underwear. I was getting ready to go out with my girlfriends again, so I went to the closet to pick a cute outfit. I grabbed one I liked and started pulling the top on. I didn't get very far when I heard buzzing. A freaking wasp was trapped in the sleeve. I started screaming and scrambling like crazy, flapping my arms, trying to shake it off. Get off me. What the heck? I was freaking out so bad I couldn't even think straight. The door burst open and Noah rushed in. Evelyn, what's wrong? He yanked the top off me in one quick move, spotted the wasp, swatted it to the floor, and stomped it dead. We both stood there panting, out of breath, staring at each other. I quietly said, thank you. But then I realized I was basically standing there in just my underwear. His eyes were locked on me, dark and intense. I think I need to go, he muttered, voice husky. You don't have to, I replied softly, covering myself with my arms but not really wanting him to leave. I appreciate what you did. He hesitated, then blurted out, isn't it sad that Dad's never around to help you with stuff like this? He should be the one taking you out, not making you go with your girlfriends all the time. His words hit me hard. Tears welled up. You're right. I do get really lonely, I admitted, looking down sadly. Noah stepped forward and gently wiped the tears from my cheeks with his thumbs. That simple touch sent a shiver straight down my spine. Before I knew it, I was leaning in. He moved closer too. Then suddenly he pulled me tight against him, and his lips were on mine. At first the kiss was soft and light, but it quickly turned hot and passionate. His hands roamed all over my body, touching every curve. He unhooked my bra with skilled fingers, and slid my underwear down. Then he took my hand and guided me to the bed. Each touch sent electric waves through me. We ended up making passionate love right there and then. Every breath felt electric, every touch igniting something deeper inside me. I loved how he ran his hands through my hair and took the lead. It was intense and exactly what I'd been craving for years. The world faded away and we got lost in each other's warmth. I felt like my old self again, afterward. As we lay tangled up together, Noah whispered, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I've had certain thoughts about you myself. I told him with a shy smile. He gave me a light kiss on the cheek and we stayed cuddled up. I never made it out with my friends that day. I texted them saying I couldn't make it and would hang out another time. Lucas eventually returned from his business trip, totally unaware of what had happened between me and Noah. I tried my best to act normal, but it was hard because my mind kept drifting back to those moments with Noah. Over time, we managed to steal a few secret touches and romantic whispers, but the uncertainty and tension were always hanging in the air. One night I was chilling in the living room watching TV when Noah came in and joined me. We need to talk, he said seriously. My throat tightened. I already knew what was coming. He was quiet for a moment, then stared at the floor. Even though I don't regret anything that happened between us, we can't keep going like this. It's not fair to your dad. It felt like I'd been punched in the stomach. My eyes burned with tears, but I tried to hold them back. I don't know how I'm gonna let this go, I admitted. Noah reached over and held my hand gently. We have to try. If we don't, it's gonna ruin everything, he said softly. I knew he was right, but damn it hurt. We started.